This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Right Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Right Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of Opportunity, Investing for Eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Right Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithayes.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty.
All right, man.
Bacon Ryan Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction.
You are the man. Thank you.
Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful,
They went to
energy
the head
efficient,
end where
and comfortable.
everything comes together. Unplugged it. The
Coldwell
cord,
Banker
plugged it back
Executive
in and
Realty.
said, "Try
At
it."
Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a
Electronics
home.
and technology.
Classic
I don't always
Quality
get it.
Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and
man.
Shelley
I'll be
Fuchs,
ready
proud
to
to
go.
support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithayes.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Ryan Appraising
The TMP
Services.
Monarchs are
They are
looking to
certified
take out
to
a
provide
regional
appraisals for
nemesis
your
today
next
as they play
transaction.
Lakin in the semifinals of the 3A regional tournament in Hayes.
Home Steel Siding
Good
and
afternoon, Monarch
Windows.
fans from the
Making your
TMP
home or
Sports
business
Complex,
beautiful,
along with
energy
studio
efficient,
engineer
and
Ray
comfortable.
Smith and analyst Dave Barber. I'm Jeremy McGuire on your
Coldwell
home for
Banker
Monarch
Executive
Athletics,
Realty.
99
At Coldwell Banker
KC
Executive
Country.
Realty,
TMP
they believe
struggled
there
to
is
get their
nothing
bats
more
going on
powerful or
Monday in
more
their regional
important than a
opener
home.
against Lions. Monarchs trailed 3-2
Classic
going into the
Quality
bottom
Body
of the fifth,
Shop.
but scored
Over
3 in the
32
fifth
years of
and 3
quality
in the
body
sixth and
care.
held on for dear life for the 8-6 win. TMP
Next Tech
was able to
Wireless.
keep all their
Say
pitchers
hello
eligible
to
pitch
something
today,
different.
which plays a big factor. They will start Cole
Swift
Zimmerman,
Services.
but every
Ted and
arm
Shelley Fuchs,
is
proud to
available.
support
TMP
local student
enters
athletes.
today's game with a record of 11-8 on the
Master
season.
Cleaners.
Lakin,
Do your
Rogers
laundry in
sits
only
second
4
with a
minutes.
record
2
of
minutes to
8-6.
drop it off
They
and
had a
2 minutes to
first-round
pick it
bye,
up.
So they will be playing for the first time since a doubleheader loss
Hayes
on
Convention
May 5th
and
against
Visitors Bureau.
Fulham.
Check out
Mother Nature's played
visithayes.com
havoc on their
today.
schedules. They had 2 doubleheaders canceled in early
Vernie's
May
Hamburger
due to
House.
weather.
Feed
This will be
yourself or the
only their
whole team with great burgers,
second game
milkshakes, and the
since
award-winning
April
onion
24th.
rings.
There's more to come from Hayes on the Hertz Rental Cars pregame
And by
show,
Eagle
13 from
Communications,
1204 Vine
our
Street,
community
Hayes.
connected.
Clean, high-quality vehicles with many options.
This
If you need
postseason
more room for a
broadcast
family
is brought to you by
vacation
Thomas More
or
Prep
cars that
Marion
get
alumni.
gas mileage,
Worlds of
call
opportunity, investing for eternity.
75-623-4116 for your reservations. Up next, we'll hear
Walmart
from TMP
Superstore.
head coach
Save
Dusty
money,
Washburn.
live better,
This is Monarch
Walmart.
Baseball.
Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty.
And it auto-played.
Bacon Ryan Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction.
You're all right. I knew you'd have it. No worries here.
Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable.
Here we go with this.
Coldwell Banker Executive Realty.
Oh, well.
At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different.
How much flexibility does that give you to have all of your arms available?
Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart.
All right, here we go with part 2 and 3, 2, and
Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty.
Welcome back to Hayesmore TV.
Bacon Ryan Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction.
Coach, you face a Lakin team 8-6. They've
Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable.
coming into this one, or does it at all?
Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care.
How important is it to get the bats going early?
Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student
Coach,
athletes.
Good luck against Lakin. We'll talk to you later on. That's
Master
TMP
Cleaners.
Dusty
Do
Walker,
your
5-4
laundry in
from
only
Hayes
4
when we
minutes.
come
2
back.
minutes to
This is
drop it
Monarch
off
Baseball.
and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithayes.com today. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of Opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Ryan Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable.
TMP and Lakin this afternoon on 99 KZ Country.
Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home.
Come into this game and Coach
Classic
mentioned it,
Quality
just
Body
there
Shop.
are
Over
jitters
32
because of
years of
one and
quality
done.
body care.
TMP gets their first game out of the way, a little shaky at times.
Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something
What kind of
different.
advantage do you feel that gives having that experience already early?
Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes.
There's that first game and getting those jitters out of the way. I think
Master
you make it past that
Cleaners.
first game,
Do your laundry in
breathe a
only
little
4
easier,
minutes.
still
2
there,
minutes to
but
drop
you
it
can
off
maybe focus
and 2
that
minutes to pick it
intensity
up.
and the edge to your favor by having that first game out
Hayes
of the way
Convention and
relax
Visitors
play your
Bureau.
game.
Check out visithayes.com today.
Again, we talked about the arms. TMP has
Bernie's Hamburger
everybody
House.
available
Feed
today.
yourself or the
Let's
whole
get
team
started.
with great burgers,
Coach mentioned
milkshakes,
that
and the
if somebody's
award-winning onion
bring up
rings.
the next arm, and you have as much.
And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Well, I think especially at this level, in this time of year.
This
with the pitching
postseason
rules
broadcast is
changes
brought to you
that
by
they've
Thomas
had
More
and
Prep Marion
limited number of
alumni.
pitches you can throw
Worlds of
to-
Opportunity, investing
to get
for
so many days
eternity.
of rest between pitching. To have, 5
Walmart
deep on your
Superstore. Save
team,
money, live
that's-
better,
that's a
Walmart.
huge advantage.
A pretty nice day.
Lifetime
today.
Dental
Sun is
Care.
out,
Health,
and there's
function,
clouds in the
beauty.
sky. The wind, on the other hand, is blowing pretty
Bacon
good,
Ryan
almost
Appraising Services.
directly out of
They
the
are
west, a
certified
little
to
bit
provide
southwest,
appraisals
but
for your
it
next
could cause
transaction.
That ball to carry into left center, so the outfielders are going to
Home
have to
steel
be on
siding
their
and
toes.
windows,
Yeah, you
making
have
your
to
home or
get a
business
quick
beautiful,
read and
energy
jump on the
efficient, and
ball.
comfortable.
Like you said, out there to left with the flag blowing straight out that way.
Coldwell Banker Executive
ball in the
Realty.
air, it can
At
carry
Coldwell
out there.
Banker Executive
He's
Realty,
got some
they
sticks that
believe
can
there is
carry
nothing
it
more
without the
powerful
wind.
or more important than a
It's
home.
time for a regional breakdown, which is
Classic
built by
Quality
Kevin
Body
Schaefer
Shop.
Construction.
Over 32
Projects
years
that are
of
built to
quality
your
body
satisfaction.
care.
It's not the number of jobs completed, but the number of jobs
Next
done
Tech
right.
Wireless.
Kevin Schaefer
Say
Construction.
hello to something different.
8025, a proud supporter of high school activities.
Swift Services.
The
Ted and
bracket
Shelley
so far here,
Fuchs,
the
proud
winner
to
of this
support
game
local
will
student
face
athletes.
for the regional championship.
Master
Immediately
Cleaners.
following this
Do your
one,
laundry in
you
only
can
4
elect
minutes.
the
2
three
minutes to
winners.
drop
They
it
house
off
the number
and 2
1
minutes to
seed
pick it
Ellsworth.
up.
Hugen defeated
Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today.
Ellsworth had a first-round bye. TMP
Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself for the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Now it's time to take a look at the softball side of
This
things.
postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity.
And Mother Nature said she wanted to light
Walmart
up the sky with
Superstore.
lightning.
Save money,
So
live
the
better,
Lady Monarchs
Walmart.
won the first game over Ellsworth 7-0. And then Russell
Lifetime
leads
Dental Care.
7-3 over
Health,
Hugoton at the
function,
top of the
beauty.
seventh inning with one out when the lightning delay ensued. And
Bacon Right
every time
Appraising
there was lightning
Services.
striking
They are
for 30
certified to
minutes,
provide
and,
appraisals for
before
your
too
next
long,
transaction.
The rain came and washed it out, so Russell was declared the winner.
Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable.
So Russell wins at 7-3. The TMP Lady Monarchs and the Russell
Coldwell
Lady
Banker
Broncos
Executive Realty.
in the
At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home.
It is not going to be in Russell. They will play it
Classic
in
Quality Body Shop.
Field. So
Over
the
32
Monarchs,
years of
even though
quality
they
body
are
care.
technically going to be on the road, or theoretically they will
Next
play
Tech
at home.
Wireless.
The number
Say
one
hello
seed,
to
so
something
it'll be
different.
just like a home game for TMP. We'll see what happens there.
Swift
2
Services.
o'clock first
Ted
pitch
and Shelley
tomorrow
Fuchs,
afternoon
proud to support
from the
local
TMP
student
Ladies. We'll be
athletes.
on the air with Hertz Rent-A-Car pregame show. at
Master
1:40.
Cleaners. Do your laundry
We'll
in
take a
only
look
4
at
minutes.
your
2 minutes to
starters
drop it
first
off
for
and 2
Lakin.
minutes to pick it
They
up.
will go like this. The pitcher Hunter Kirby will bat first.
Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today.
The catcher Dawson Schallberg bats third. Johnny
Bernie's
Perez will
Hamburger
play center
House.
field. He'll
Feed
bat
yourself
cleanup.
for the whole team
Number
with
5
great
hitter
burgers,
Logan Gugelmeyer will
milkshakes,
play
and the
third base.
award-winning
The
onion
shortstop,
rings.
Diego Davia will bat sixth. Hadley Panther,
And by
right
Eagle
fielder, bats
Communications,
seventh.
our
Eric
community
Moreno, the first baseman,
connected.
bats eighth. And Jalen Hash, the
This
second
postseason
baseman,
broadcast is
will
brought
bat
to you by
ninth.
Thomas
For
More
the
Prep
TMP
Marion
Monarchs,
alumni.
Tate
Worlds of
Garcia,
opportunity,
he will lead off
investing
to play
for
second
eternity.
base. Gavin Shoemaker plays right field. He will bat second.
Walmart
Chase
Superstore.
Worth, the third
Save
baseman,
money,
bats
live
third.
better,
Ray
Walmart.
Prince, the catcher, will clean up and bat fourth.
Lifetime
Cole
Dental
Zimmerman
Care.
will be on the mound
Health,
this afternoon.
function,
He'll bat fifth.
beauty.
Adam Gottschalk, the designated hitter, bats sixth. Luke
Bacon
Bruder,
Right
the
Appraising
shortstop, will bat
Services.
seventh.
They are certified
James
to provide
Dodd will get
appraisals
started
for
first
your
base
next
this afternoon. He
transaction.
bats eighth. Rounding out the starting lineup for the TMP Ladies.
Home
are
steel
TMP
siding
Monarchs.
and
Will
windows,
be Trent
making
Mayo
your home or
playing
business
left field,
beautiful,
and he
energy
bats
efficient, and
ninth
comfortable.
For TMP and Carl Rack, he will not bat,
Coldwell
but he
Banker
will
Executive
play
Realty.
center
At
field
Coldwell
again
Banker
for
Executive Realty,
Lakin.
they believe there is nothing more
Hunter
powerful
Kirby,
or more
Logan
important
Gugelmeyer,
than a
Dawson
home.
Schallberg, Johnny Perez, Logan Gugelmeyer,
Classic
Diego
Quality
Davia,
Body Shop.
Hadley Panther,
Over
Eric
32
Moreno,
years of
Jalen
quality
Hash.
body
For
care.
TMP, Tate Garcia, Gavin Shoemaker, Chase Worth,
Next Tech Wireless.
Prince,
Say
Cole
hello
Zimmerman,
to something
Adam
different.
Gottschalk, Luke Bruder, Zane Staub, and Trent
Swift
Mayo.
Services.
Your starting
Ted and
lineup,
Shelley
Jeremy
Fuchs,
Dwyer, Dave
proud to
Barber,
support
Dave
local
Lewis,
student
Game
athletes.
one, pick up the victory.
I think just to relax and settle in and play.
Master
the game, they gotta
Cleaners.
get their bats
Do
going
your
early
laundry in only 4
and try to put
minutes.
a
2
pressure on
minutes to
Lakin.
drop it
They
off
can maybe be a
and
little
2
bit
minutes
down
to
as far
pick
as
it
their
up.
pitching from the years past, but a team with
Hayes Convention
pretty
and
good
Visitors Bureau.
experience and,
Check out
you know they're gonna come in well
visithays.com
coached, so you
today.
on your A game today.
That win we discussed
Bernie's Hamburger
a bit
House.
ago.
Feed yourself for the
Play a
whole
little bit deeper
team
in the
with great
outfield,
burgers,
close that gap maybe a
milkshakes,
little
and the
bit more
award-winning
towards left
onion
center.
rings.
I think you got to adjust a little bit. Maybe not a whole
And
lot.
by
but a few
Eagle
steps back.
Communications,
Well, we'll
our
see,
community
pretty
connected.
early how things go, and if you get burned
This
a couple
postseason
times,
broadcast is brought to you by
that's a good
Thomas More Prep
indication
Marion
that you
alumni.
need to
Worlds of
make
opportunity,
said adjustments.
investing
It's a
for
beautiful
eternity.
afternoon for baseball here in Hayes, your 3A
Walmart
regional
Superstore.
semifinal.
Save
First
money,
pitch.
live
Coming
better,
up next,
Walmart.
This is Monarch Baseball.
Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Right Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction.
How about that? Does that give a little bit better?
Home steel siding and windows, making your home or business beautiful,
Okay.
energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up.
Welcome back to TMP Field, the Monarchs and
Hayes
the
Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check
Lakin
out
Bronx
visithayes.com
Dave Barber
today.
From TMP Field, great to have everybody along.
Bernie's
on
Hamburger House.
Eagle TV,
Feed yourself for the whole team with great burgers,
and
milkshakes,
on your
and the
home radio
award-winning
for
onion
Monarch
rings.
Athletics 99 KZ Country. Dave,
And by
boy,
Eagle
it is
Communications,
going to be
our
a fun
community
game
connected.
today. Hopefully the Monarchs come out with their A game.
This
and jump
postseason
on top
broadcast
of it.
is brought to you by
Yep, gonna
Thomas
have to
More
be,
Prep Marion alumni.
focused in.
Worlds of Opportunity, investing for
Like I said,
eternity.
Lakin's going to be a team that's well coached and well prepared.
Walmart
Need to take
Superstore.
advantage of the
Save
breaks
money,
when they get 'em.
live better. Walmart.
Put runs on the board.
Any pressure on Cole Zimmerman?
Lifetime Dental Care.
Well, you
Health,
know,
function, beauty.
he's still young, but you
Bacon
know, got a
Right
pretty good
Appraising
arm
Services.
and,
they are certified to
usually
provide
when you watch
appraisals
Cole,
for
it
your
doesn't
next
seem like
transaction.
much basis, so I expect him to be, relaxed.
Home steel siding and
Going
windows,
well.
making your home
Team
or
has a
business
chance to play
beautiful,
on
energy
Sunday.
efficient,
Got those
and
kids out,
comfortable.
talked a little bit. If something doesn't go right early,
Coldwell Banker
Is that-
Executive
is that,
Realty.
sign
At
of
Coldwell
concern
Banker
today?
Executive
Well,
Realty,
I
they
think
believe there is
Coach
nothing
talked
more
about it a little bit,
powerful
but you got
or
all
more
your
important
arms
than a
available,
home.
If for whatever reason Cole's
Classic
struggling or
Quality
they're-
Body Shop.
jump all
Over
over him early,
32
I don't
years
think you
of
wait long
quality
for
body
it.
care.
well, the Monarchs taking their infield right now as they get things
Next Tech
ready to go.
Wireless.
Special thanks
Say
to our
hello
sponsors
to
making
something
the broadcast
different.
Possible. Eagle Communications, Classic
Swift
Quality
Services.
Body Shop,
Ted and
Hayes
Shelley
Convention
Fuchs,
and
proud to
Visitors
support
Bureau,
local
Next
student
Tech
athletes.
Wireless, Swift Services, Home Steel Siding and Windows,
Master Cleaners.
Bacon Right
Do your
Appraising
laundry in
Services,
only 4 minutes.
Walmart,
2 minutes to
Bernie's
drop it
Hamburger
off
House,
and 2 minutes to
Lifetime
pick it
Dental
up.
Care, Master Cleaners, Coldwell Banker Executive Realty,
Hayes Convention and
Thomas
Visitors
More
Bureau.
Prep
Check out
Marion.
visithayes.com today.
Taking infield right now. TMP will be the visitors
Bernie's Hamburger
today, and
House.
they are in
Feed
the
yourself for the
dugout
whole team
on
with
the
great
first
burgers,
base side,
milkshakes,
which
and the
is something
award-winning
different for
onion
them.
rings.
Does that play a mental factor in at all?
Well, it's,
And by Eagle
probably feels
Communications,
different, if
our
nothing
community
else. It's kinda odd to see
connected.
him over there, and I'm sure it feels the same sitting
This
over there,
postseason
but,
broadcast
once
is
the-
brought to you by
once
Thomas
the
More
ball's
Prep
released and
Marion
the bats are
alumni.
swinging,
Worlds of Opportunity,
think you
investing for
think too much
eternity.
about where you're sitting.
You look at the bracket, the winner of
Walmart
this game
Superstore.
will face
Save
Hugoton
money,
in the
live
regional
better,
championship
Walmart.
game. That first pitch about 20 minutes after the completion of this
Lifetime Dental Care.
Hugoton
Health,
11-3
function,
over
beauty.
Ellsworth, led 4-0 after the top of the first inning. And
Bacon Right
really
Appraising
never let up,
Services.
and,
They are
looked
certified
pretty
to provide
good.
appraisals
Ellsworth,
for your
boy,
next
they really
transaction.
struggled defensively, and they struggled at the plate as well.
Home steel
but,
siding and
it will be
windows,
interesting to
making
see
your
if
home or
TMP
business
gets a
beautiful,
chance.
energy efficient, and
Again,
comfortable.
it comes down to that pitching. The Monarchs have the pitching.
Coldwell
that
Banker
a lot of
Executive
teams
Realty.
don't have, and I
At
think
Coldwell
that's gonna
Banker
be the
Executive
factor
Realty,
in this tournament.
they believe
Yeah,
there is
absolutely
nothing more
gives them
powerful or more
An
important
advantage
than a
that
home.
nobody else has.
The TMP
Classic
Lady Monarchs,
Quality
they
Body
will
Shop.
play
Over
for a
32
regional
years of
championship
quality
tomorrow,
body care.
Thursday, against the Russell Lady Broncos.
Next
TMP
Tech
a
Wireless.
7-0 winner
Say
over
hello to
Ellsworth
something
yesterday.
different.
Russell, a 7-3 winner over Hugoton.
Swift
And
Services.
that game originally slated to play right after the Russell-Hugoton ball game, but that one was called with 1 out in the top of the 7th inning due to lightning, and it never let up, and so it was suspended. It was called a game, and TMP will play Russell, and it will be here. That should be a big advantage for the Lady Monarchs being able to play at home in their facility.
It'll be interesting to watch the Lady Broncos talk about them coming into this tournament, and it's been 2 years since they almost since they'd won a game, and they were 0-18 coming into the tournament. They've won back-to-back games to start this tournament, so a little bit of a roll and playing maybe with some confidence. So Monarchs are still, we talk about it, every time this time of year. You cannot take any team for granted or they'll bite you.
Well, the old saying, that's why they play the game. That is exactly why, because I guarantee you Plainville didn't expect to lose to Russell to open the game up, to open the tournament up yesterday, or on Monday. And then I'll bet you Hugoton wasn't expecting to lose to them yesterday, but they did. And so TMP Lady Monarchs are going to have to come out and they have to be ready to play just like the TMP boys will today. Looking at the today's matchup, the Lakin Bronx, they opened up their season with a couple of big shutout wins over Wichita County, 15-0, 11-0. And then they defeated Elkhart 11-3 and 6-4, 4-0 to start the season. Went up against Wichita Independent, lost 14-4 and 13-1, and then a loss on April 17th to Scott City, 10-4. Then came back and won the second part of that with a 6-3 win. Then they went and played at Sublette, and they demolished them, 21-0 in Game 1, 15-1 in Game 2. Then they faced Goodland, the same team that TMP just swept here a couple of weeks ago. They faced Goodland, won 3-1, and then lost 3-1, and then won 3-2. And then they had a doubleheader scheduled with Hugoton on May 1st. That was scrapped because of weather. They had a doubleheader scheduled with Colby on May 4th. That was scrapped because of weather. Then on May 8th, they had a doubleheader with Holcomb. Holcomb, a pretty solid team. They lost Game 1 9-8 and Game 2 16-4. And then they will play again here against TMP. The Monarchs hoping to come away with the victory in that one. But, boy, a crucial time of the year to be honing your skills. And they went 2 weeks without playing a ball game, Dave. That can be tough on a team.
Well, it is. You talk about, well, they went through and practiced that time, but I don't care. Practicing is not the same as getting that game feel in and playing against an opponent. You have to do it, but it's still not the same. And game experience is important right now, and Monarchs really playing the best ball of the season right now.
Well, they talk about repetition. And you said it. They can't say it any better. Is practice repetition is good. You need it. But it is not the same as game repetition. Doesn't carry the same factors aren't involved. And TMP has faced those. You look at the quality of the opponents. They have played some decent opponents, but you look at TMP, played in Abilene, Dodge City, Great Bend, Garden City. I mean, they've played some really good teams along the way. And did okay against them. They lost the doubleheader to Garden City, lost 3-0 in Game 1, then were up 2-0 in Game 2, and it was suspended by weather. They went back to play it to finish that game and ended up losing it 10-9. So TMP, they're 11-8 on the season. They could very easily have 2, 3, 4 more wins and could have been the number 1 seed.
Well, it's a new coaching staff, and we tend to forget sometimes the majority of their players are still juniors, and I think they grew up a lot this season, and kind of took the personality of their head coach, who has, I think, kind of influenced them into playing more aggressive and sometimes smarter baseball.
Let's take a look at the starters again. First for Lakin, they will go with Hunter Kirby, the pitcher. He'll bat first. The left fielder, Colby Gugelmeyer, will bat second. Dawson Schallberg will catch and bat third. Johnny Perez, the center fielder, will bat cleanup. Logan Gugelmeyer, the third baseman, bats fifth. Diego Davia, the shortstop, bats sixth. Hadley Panzer, the right fielder, bats seventh. Eric Moreno, the first baseman, bats eighth. And Jalen Hash, the second baseman, will bat ninth. For the TMP Monarchs, Tate Garcia will play second base and bat first. Gavin Shoemaker, the right fielder, bats second. Chase Worth will play third base. He will bat third as well. The catcher, Creighton Renz, bats cleanup. Cole Zimmerman will go to the mound for TMP, the pitcher. He will bat fifth. Adam Gottschalk in the designated hitter spot bats sixth. Luke Reuter, the shortstop, will bat seventh. Zane Staub, the first baseman, bats eighth. And Trenton Mayo, the left fielder, will bat ninth. Again, for Lakin, it's Kirby, Gugelmeyer, Schallberg, Perez, another Gugelmeyer, Davia, Panzer, Moreno, and Hash. For TMP, it's Garcia, Shoemaker, Worth, Renz, Zimmerman, Gottschalk, Reuter, Staub, and Mayo. It should be a fun one. Should be a fun one. You look, I think TMP is ready to go, and the Monarchs facing a good opponent. These two teams have met, it seems like, for the past decade in regional tournament play. And, you know, their seasons, each team has knocked each other out. Sometimes TMP was favored, sometimes Lakin was favored, and that just happens. But today, I think it's a pretty even matchup.
Oh, I think so, and the records would indicate that. But, you know, this is postseason. They've kind of, like you said, don't really face each other during the regular season, but they've almost become postseason rivals here as of late. And so teams that know each other well and seen a lot of each other this time of year. So should be a lot of fun, and it should be fun this time of year. They got to come out, both teams, expecting to play well and have a lot of fun doing it.
And weather-wise, pretty good afternoon for baseball. 72 degrees and sunny. A wind out of the west-northwest at 22 miles an hour, says the weather app. I think it might be wrong, but we'll hold off on bashing on the weathermen. And you know, thoughts and prayers go out to everybody in Barton County who had to deal with those storms last night. Saw some video of the tornadoes that rolled through, saw some pictures and video of the damage. And, you know, the old saying is it's easier to replace stuff. And, you know, somebody gets hurt or passes away, you can't replace them. And I know you dealt through your work, Dave, with the rebuilding of Greensburg, and not an easy situation. But it's something that sometimes you have to do, and we hope that everything is smooth for him.
Yeah, it is a tough situation. And
if we have you stand up, we'll grab you, direct your attention down the third base line.
And before we go any further, we'll have our national anthem.
Try to get through this Star-Spangled Banner for you. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that is our national anthem, and we are ready for some baseball. TMP will be in their gray pants with the navy blue tops and ball caps with the white numerals trimmed in silver. Lakin, they will be in their silver pants with the purple uniforms with the gold numerals trimmed in purple. We're set and ready to go. TMP will lead off with Tate Garcia. Batting second will be Gavin Shoemaker. Chase Worth will be batting third for the Monarchs. Three-man umpiring crew. Cooper behind the plate. Allen at third. Schmidt at first base. Dusty Washburn already trying to curry favor with the umpiring crew.
no, never too early to start working.
Well, heck no. You know, if you're nice to the umpires, you might, seriously, you might get a call or two every now and then.
Well,
and
the odds are better.
It can go the
odds
other
are
way.
better than if you're not.
You know, it can go the other way around. So we are finally ready to go as Lakin takes the field. And we're about 40 minutes past the end of the game between Ellsworth and Hugoton. Took them a little while to get the field ready to go, but we are set. And we'll see how TMP does against what is a pretty solid pitcher on the mound, and Hunter Kirby, their number one this year. He took most of the innings on the mound for Lakin, as I'm searching up 28 and a third innings for him on the stats that they have put in. 30 strikeouts, 18 walks, allowed 24 hits, 17 runs, 10 of those earned. Faced 127 batters.
2.47 ERA, so yeah, he's going to have to, he's one of those you want to jump on early.
Tate Garcia steps to the plate for TMP. He bats from the right side. Tate, a pretty solid season this year for the Monarchs. 320 on the year. Steps in from the right side. Kirby on the mound for Lakin, and the first pitch on the way. Right through there, strike number one. Get another umpire that gives us that strike call right away, which we appreciate. Or ball call, either way. 0-1 on Garcia. Here's the pitch, curveball right through there, strike two, 0-2. Good movement on that one. No balls, 2 strikes on Garcia. Here's the wind and the pitch from Kirby. Missed it away, ball 1-0, or 1-2.
Good discipline not to chase one out of the zone there.
And that fastball sometimes can be so inviting to go after. The 1-2, fouled off. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, appears like there's quite a difference in the speed between his curve and fastball, so going to have to adjust. And Tate up there going to have to be defensive, falling behind 0-2.
Now with a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Kirby out of the windup and delivers the 1-2 on the way. Woo, did not miss by much.
That's a tough one not to go after.
If I was down there, I think I might have rung him up. Tate has got 8 lives left. Here's the pitch. Misses away, ball 3. So from 0-2 to 3-2. And Garcia fighting back in the count. That's what you like out of your leadoff hitter. Here comes the 3-2 pitch on the way. Popped up on the infield. Who's going to have it? Kirby calling for it. Gugelmeyer calling for it. And Kirby makes the catch. 1 up and 1 down.
Pretty good at bat. Got him to throw some pitches, but just missed that one a touch. It kind of jammed him on the fist and couldn't do much but pop it up.
Now Gavin Shoemaker steps in. He was 0 for 4 the other night against Lions. And the pitch, line drive, base hit into left field. So he gets things started for TMP. A runner on with 1 out for the third baseman, Chase Worth. I saw Gavin before the ball game during the Hugoton-Ellsworth game and kind of gave him a tap on the shoulder and said, hey, no pop-ups today.
Yeah, that was definitely not a pop-up. He drove it.
Line drive, base hit. So Shoemaker on at first base for Chase Worth. And the pitch to Chase misses low and away. Good stop by Schallberg. That was halfway outside in the left-handed batter's box. 1-0 to the Monarch third baseman. Chase 370 on the season. And the pitch. Here goes Shoemaker. Throw down to second in time. And Gavin is out.
Well, it was effectively a pitch out because the ball came in outside and elevated a little bit. I don't think it was an intentional pitch out, but he threw a bad pitch at the right time.
2-0 the count. Now on Chase Worth, you wonder if there was a missed hit and run, or Gavin kind of looking back like, hey, what happened? 2 balls and 1 strike. So Shoemaker thrown out at second base, and a really nice delivery from Schallberg. 2 outs, 2 balls, 1 strike. The pitch, curveball in the dirt. Now 3-1. TMP Baseball brought to you by Heartland Building Center, Midwest Energy, Gibbs Auto Supply, and USAVE Pharmacy. And the pitch to Chase misses away, ball 4. And TMP needs to remember back to inning number 6 of the Lions game when they were up 5-3, had 2 outs, nobody on, and ended up pushing 3 more runs across. Creighton Wren steps in. Fastball right down the middle. Strike number 1 on Creighton. Junior catcher, 353 on the year. Only 1 extra base hit, a double. 0-1. Curveball swung on and missed. Strike 2, 0-2.
Yeah, kind of crossed him up there a little bit. Almost took an emergency hack.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Top of the first, nobody home. That pitch misses. Ball 1, 1-2. TMP is the visitors. They are the lower seed, the number 3 seed. Lakin is the number 2 seed. Stretch by Kirby. The pitch misses low and away. I tell you what, he was, in my opinion, eerily close to a balk right there. He did not have much of a delay at the top of that stretch.
No, he doesn't take much time.
Pitch to Renz, pop up into right center field. The right fielder, Panzer, couldn't get it. It's down. Here comes Chase Worth. The throw to the plate. Not in time, and the Monarchs take the 1-0 lead on the error in right field.
Yeah, just again, we talked about the wind, and out there in right field, fans are having a tough time with it and got over his head. Renz finishes it up at second.
Boy, Panther definitely should have had that one. An error on the right fielder, and the Monarchs are leading 1-0. Boy, I'd look down to stat it already. That pitch is in the dirt to Cole Zimmerman. Duck on the pond for Cole, the pitcher trying to help his own cause out.
Yep. Looks like a fairly routine play, but the Monarchs will definitely take it.
There's a ground ball to short. Shortstop Fields throws across in the dirt, gets by the first baseman. Here comes Renz to score. Zimmerman on his way to second base, and a couple of gifts for the TMP Monarchs as they lead it 2-0.
Well, taking advantage of a couple of errors. You always got to make them pay, because that's what Monarchs struggled with that early in the season a little bit, not taking advantage of some situations, and right now they're doing that.
Eston Brown will be a courtesy runner for Cole Zimmerman. Courtesy runner brought to you by Horizon Appliance and Electronics. They stock a full line of appliances, HD TVs, Traeger grills. Horizon Appliance and Electronics on East 27th Street in Hayes. The pitch to Adam Gottschalk, and he pulled off of that one by a mile.
Yeah, you think, and Adams won with some pretty good pop, but you got to just swing your bat and let the wind do the work.
Pitch to Adam misses high and in, and when I say high and in, he had to duck out of the way, and that was probably still a foot behind his head.
Yeah, it was more behind him than in front of him.
1 ball, 1 strike. Gottschalk with some power. There's a line drive into right center field. That's going to drop in for a hit. The courtesy runner Brown around third. He will score, and the Monarchs with a 3-0 lead in the top of the first inning. Boy, you said it right there, Dave. You let the pitch go where it's going to go and just take it. And he shot it out to right center field, and TMP with a 3-0 lead.
Boy. Couple of big at-bats, couple of big errors. Monarchs taking advantage. And that's a nice swing, like you said, by Gottschalk there to send that one out in right field.
Luke Reuter at the plate now for TMP, the Monarchs shortstop. TMP taking advantage of a couple of errors. There's a drive into left center field. Here comes the defense, and it's off the center fielder. It might have hit his head. Here comes Gottschalk to score. Reuter on his way to third, and he is going to be held there. It's 4-0 TMP, and some concern out in center field for Perez. Johnny Perez is down out in left center field.
Well, as hard as that ball caromed off, I think you're right, exactly off his head, and a little bit scary.
And another error on Lakin, that is their third, and it has been led directly to 4 TMP runs. Perez down right now, the center fielder. He is up. And we'll see if he's all right. Steve Davidson, the Lakin head coach, is out there with him.
Yeah,
he took a shot.
Yeah, you can tell he's struggling a little bit. So hopefully you can check him out and make sure he's okay.
And you have to really be careful with concussion protocol here.
Yeah, he was charging hard. I mean, the ball was kind of in the gap, laid out there. He was running full out and just missed it, went off his head.
And they're asking for a little bit of help right now. I think maybe they're looking for an ice bag or something to help him out. But boy, I would have a hard time believing that Perez is going to stay in this ball game. And the good thing is he's able to walk off the field right now.
Yeah, there might be a little bit of blood involved trying to.
Yep, they've got a towel right now. Now just past the dirt in left field. And I think Perez might be staying in the ball game, but they're going to have to address the blood right now, if that's what it is. And I cannot tell from here. The umpires, one of the umpires is out there. Bob Lakin from TMP is out there. Steve Davidson, the Lakin head coach. So they're going to check things out, and we hope that Perez is okay. And it is a bloody nose. CD DeSalvo on the camera for Eagle TV and Hayes Post. A little bit of a zoom in to check that out. And boy, you know that didn't feel good.
No. He went down pretty quick and stayed down. You knew right away that whatever happened wasn't good.
Well, he seems to be okay. They're getting the med kits out there, and they're going to make sure he's all taken care of and
might be
ready to go.
A little bit of a cut or something that they're going to put a patch on.
And if you're Hunter Kirby, you haven't thrown a pitch in about 3 or 4 minutes, you might want to
start tossing.
Throw a couple. Cole Zimmerman getting some side tosses over here for TMP. But, boy, what a change to this inning, Dave Barber. Tate Garcia popped out. Then Gavin Shoemaker, a base hit, was caught stealing. Nobody on and 2 outs. And we said, remember the 6th inning against Lions. And sure enough, Chase Worth drew the walk. Then Creighton Renz, the fly ball to right field that was missed by the right fielder Panzer. It dropped. Worth came home to score. Renz was at second. Then Zimmerman, the ground ball to short. The shortstop threw the ball low past the first baseman. So Renz came home to score. Eston Brown came in as a courtesy runner for Zimmerman. He scored on the Adam Gottschalk base hit. And then Luke Reuter, the fly ball into left center field that bounced off of Perez's face, unfortunately, and Adam Gottschalk came home to score, and Reuter stopped at third base. So 1 on, 2 outs, top of the first inning, TMP with a 4-0 lead. And Dusty Washburn making his way over towards the TMP dugout. And it looks like everybody will be good to go, and Perez is ready to go. So a good round of applause as Perez stays in. He's not hurt too badly. Got everything fixed up, and we're ready to go. And up next for TMP will be Zane Staub. Zane playing first base today. 174 on the season. Home run, a couple of doubles. Boy, and it took him a while to get his first hit this season, but boy, once he did, he started seeing the ball well. So Kirby trailing 4-0 with no help from his defense. A pitch to Staub, off speed right through there. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1 delivery to the Monarch first baseman. Misses upstairs. It gets by the catcher. Here comes Luke Reuter home to score, and the Monarchs lead it 5-0 on the wild pitch. Boy, everything going right for TMP. Lakin, I think they might have ordered something a little different for the start of this ball game.
No, this is what you want if you're in that Monarch blue uniform, taking advantage of a lot of mistakes.
And the pitch misses inside to Staub. Now 2 balls and 1 strike. Trenton Mayo on deck for the Monarchs. Staub stands in. Here's the 2-1 delivery on the way. Way high and outside. Ball 3, 3-1. Kirby visibly upset with himself. Slams the baseball back into his glove. Needs to be careful here. Staub can give it a ride. There's a line drive, base hit right field. Boy, he left it right out over the plate, and it gets by the right fielder. Staub on his way to second base, and he will be standing up after the error by Lakin. Boy, the Broncs are not ready to play today. The second error on Panzer, that is the 4th error of the inning, and TMP with another runner in scoring position. All of this happening with 2 outs.
Well, a lot of good things can happen with 2 outs if you just stick with it, and the Monarchs are doing that and then some.
Boy, and Staub hit that ball well.
Yeah, it was a drive right between first and second base, and well placed.
Now Trenton Mayo at the plate, high and tight, 2-0. Tate Garcia on deck. Of course, we were actually talking about it today. You know, you don't want to make the first and the last out of the inning. Here's a pitch. Mayo swung on and missed. Strike 1, 2-1 the count. TMP Baseball brought to you by Steel Fabrications, Horizon Appliance and Electronics, Kevin Shoemaker Construction, and Progressive Physical Therapy. Pitch misses outside. Ball 3, 3-1. So Kirby really struggling. Was in pretty good position, but he has had to throw a lot of pitches. That pitch misses upstairs, ball 4. So first and second, 2 outs for Tate Garcia. And Garcia will come down to talk with Dusty Washburn as Steve Davidson makes his way out to talk with Hunter Kirby, saying, hey, man, we need you, and we need you now.
Yeah, you can't get further. It's easy to say because a lot of this isn't his fault. They had a lot of holes in the defense in this first inning that have really hurt the Lakin. So you got to go out there and tell your pitcher, just keep throwing. Do what you do.
I mean, he should have been out of this inning.
More than once.
Yeah, more than once. But TMP will take it, 5-0. That pitch misses upstairs to Garcia, 1-0. 10th batter to come to the plate for TMP. Kirby out of the stretch. The pitch on the way. Ground ball just foul. Up the third base line. That would have scored probably 2 because Staub would have scored for sure from second. And Trenton Mayo with pretty good wheels over at first base. And, of course, with 2 outs, everybody's running on contact. 1-1 to Garcia. Kirby out of the stretch and the pitch. Fouled off right side. Count in favor of the Bronc pitcher. 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Pretty good idea. He chased that one down the left field line. That time he kept his hands in and was looking to push it down the right side.
And again, Kirby with not hardly any pause at the top of his stretch. That pitch in the dirt. Boy, a nice stop by Schallberg. Staub was ready to truck on into third, but Schallberg kept that one from going to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 5-0 TMP, top of the first. The stretch and the pitch. Pop up, right center field. Second baseman out there, you never know. And he makes a circus catch, and the inning is over. But TMP strikes first. The Monarchs with 5 runs on only 3 hits, 4 errors, 2 left. After a half an inning, TMP 5, Lakin coming up.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart.
Hey, Rafe.
Lifetime
anything that
Dental
sounded
Care.
good there
Health, function, beauty.
that you can remember?
Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction.
Okay.
Home Steel Siding
No.
and Windows.
Just-
Making your home or
Just get a
business
couple
beautiful,
of them that
energy
scored some
efficient,
runs,
and comfortable.
we'll just
Maybe you got
Coldwell
we'll
Banker
play 'em
Executive
together
Realty.
as like a
At
bunch.
Coldwell Banker
Like,
Executive Realty,
here's a few
they
highlights
believe
from the
there's
first
nothing
inning.
more powerful or more
Okay.
important than a home.
and you pick what you want.
And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Proceeds of sales today go for March for Life.
5-0 TMP as Lakin comes to bat in the bottom of the first inning. The Monarchs with 5 runs
Hot dogs, a variety
on 3 hits,
and concession items.
2 walks,
Make the trip to the concession.
4 errors, and 2 men left on. Pretty good line for TMP. Not such a good line for Lakin. And now, if you're the Monarchs and you can come out and Cole Zimmerman can just go bang, bang, bang and get through them, that would be huge.
Well, we talked about Cole maybe having some jitters in the postseason play, but, man, your team gives you a 5-run lead in the first inning. That ought to help you relax a little bit.
Well, we've seen his brother Nathan pitch in a game like this and just be lights out. That pitch in the dirt, ball 1, as coming to the bat is Hunter Kirby, the pitcher. Hoping to get a little back for his team. 354 on the season, 17 hits, 4 of them doubles. That's pitched right through there, strike 1. 1-1 the count. Cole, a tall, lanky left-hander. Pitches, plays first base. Out of the windup, the 1-1 delivery on the way. Ground ball to shortstop. Reuter on it, has to hurry, throws across in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, good job, soft hands by Reuter, because that ball kind of ate him up as it took a little bit of a hop, and he did what you're supposed to do, start low and come up with it. Had to hurry his throw, but right on the money.
And another thing Luke did is he took a couple steps towards that ball. He didn't just sit back on the thing and wait on it. And if he would have waited all the way back, Kirby would have been safe. Strike 1 by Zimmerman. Boy, a 5-1 lead or 5-0 lead helps Cole realize, hey, I can throw it in the strike zone and make him hit it.
Yeah, just let your defense work behind you.
0-1 on Colby Kugelmeyer. 0-2, swing and a miss. Kugelmeyer is senior, 286 on the season. 1 double, 1 triple, 8 singles. The pitch from Zimmerman, just low. And I mean just low. Creighton Renz thought it was a strike, you could tell.
Well, that was a great spot. I mean, it would have been hard to hit. It was a little bit low, but, man, nice location.
Here's the 1-2 outside, ball 2, 2-2 the count. Dawson Schallberg is on deck for Lakin, 390 hitter, 5 doubles and a home run. Like him to bat with the bases empty. The pitch just misses away, ball 3, 3-2. So from 0-2 to 3-2. And here comes the pitch from Zimmerman on the way. Missed low and away, ball 4. So a 1-out walk. And that brings up Dawson Schallberg, the catcher.
Pretty good at bat there by Kugelmeyer to fall behind and work his way back to a walk.
Yeah, and he took us that on that 0-2 pitch that Zim just missed low. That could have been a ring him up. There's a pitch right through there, strike 1 for Zimmerman. Kugelmeyer over at first base. No steals on the season. Pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 2, 0-2 the count. So Schallberg down 0-2. Cole Zimmerman on the mound. Wanting to be efficient, get through this. save the rest of his teammates for game number 2. The pitch fouled off. Hunter Kirby, 40 pitches in the first inning.
Yeah, that's tough, getting your starter with a half inning of work. And
he's over a third of the way through his
yeah.
maximum allotted pitches. There's a swing and a miss, or is it fouled off? Just got a piece of it.
Boy, it didn't. Just ticked it.
Boy, I thought that was a swing and a miss, but it popped out of Renz's glove, or it could have been a strikeout. Count remains 0-2 after a couple of foul balls. Them to first. And getting back on the slide is Gugelmeyer. TMP up 5-0 in the bottom of the first. Here's the wind and the pitch. Swung on and missed. No doubt on that one. Strike 3. And there are 2 outs with the runner still on first base.
Yeah, I kept that on the outside edge of the plate. Got him to chase a little bit.
And that brings up, Perez is not going to hit unless he had blood on. I'll bet you that's still Perez. I'll bet you he had blood on his jersey.
Yeah.
Had to switch jerseys. Pitch misses away. Ball 1. 1-0 the count. So we're going to say that's Johnny Perez at the plate. The center fielder. And the pitch from Zim. Misses inside. Ball 2. 2-0. Perez 233 on the season. Does have 3 doubles. Pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 2-1 the count. Due up for TMP in the second inning, Gavin Shoemaker, Chase Worth, and Creighton Renz. 5-0 Monarchs. They scored 5 two-out runs. That pitch misses low. Ball 3, 3-1. So Zimmerman having a little bit of a difficult time finding the strike zone. Again, a 5-0 lead. You don't have to be too pretty right here. Make him hit it. That pitch way outside, ball 4, and 2 walks, and 2 on and 2 out for the Bronx.
Looks like the announcer was confused. Looks like Johnny Perez was wearing number 11, is wearing number 12 now. He has a walk, first and second, 2 outs for the.
And now up is Logan Gugelmeyer. He is a big sophomore, 289. 11 hits on the year. Stands in on the right side, the pitch. Upstairs, ball 1, 1-0. Boy, Zimmerman not happy right now with something in his mechanics.
Yeah, just needs to play some catch right now.
1-0, and the pitch. This is low, ball 2, 2-0. Boy, Cole's in danger of walking the bases loaded. And one thing this does as well is when you are having a hard time finding the strike zone and your fielders aren't engaged, it really adds to a potential for an error. And there's a blast to left center field. That one is away, back, and gone. A 3-run home run for Logan Gugelmeyer. That is his first home run on the season, and that was a no-doubter. It is 5-3.
Well, all the runs coming with 2 outs. Talked about it in the top of the first. You got to finish the inning.
And boy, the part that really stings on that is Zimmerman. 2 of those that came across were on walks.
Yep.
Where they walked. So, boy, Gugelmeyer got everything on that one, and that will bring up the shortstop Diego Davila.
Bases empty, 2 outs.
And the pitch misses away, ball 1. Boy, he's almost a mirror image of innings.
Yeah.
Top half and the bottom half of the first. Here's a pitch from Zimmerman on the way. Misses upstairs, ball 2, 2-0. Just having a hard time finding the strike zone.
Oh, you can see his frustration and maybe thinking about it a little too much.
And the pitch misses low and away, ball 3, 3-0. Well, if he walks here, I would expect Aaron Bright, the Monarch pitching coach, to make a trip to the mound. Here's a 3-0 pitch on the way. That one's right through there. Strike 1, 3-1. TMP leading 5-3, bottom of the first inning. The wind and the 3-1 delivery. Line drive Worth has it at third. Throw across, low throw, dug out by Staub, Eric Hosmer style, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 1 hit, a couple of walks, and that hit a 3-run blast. After 1, TMP 5, Lakin 3.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech
thank you.
Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Five to 3, TMP on top as we go to the top of the second inning. Boy, at bottom of the first, not good for TMP. Top of the first, not good for Lakin. See if these two teams can settle in now. Hunter Kirby will deliver to Gavin Shoemaker, Chase Worth, and Creighton Renz. Off-speed pitch, misses a little tall, ball 1.
Gavin tried to get things started. Chased one into right field. A nice drive on the first pitch. Left field.
2-0. That pitch misses as well. And Gavin got thrown out trying to steal second base. Here's the 2-0 to Gavin. Misses inside. Nope, that's in for a strike. 2-1 the count. Gavin, pretty good pop too, so you watch the left center. And the pitch on the way. There's a grounder. Could be tough. Kirby on it. Can't field it right away, but in time to get Shoemaker at first base. Boy, Kirby fumbled that ball for just a second. He thought that might give Shoemaker time to get in. But it is a 1-3 put out, and that brings up Chase Worth, who walked and scored in the first. Pitch, swung on and missed, strike 1. Oh, 1 delivery coming from Kirby out of the windup, misses away, ball 1, 1-1. Figured Chase just swung at that pitch, why not throw it again? He stayed away from it. And that pitch misses, 2-1. TMP, 3 hits in the first inning. They were all singles. And then 4 Lakin errors. Here's the pitch. There's a little looper into left field. Coming on and making the play is Gugelmeyer. And 2 up, 2 down for TMP in the top of the second.
Well, you never know. It's been an adventure every time the ball's been in the outfield, but he will come up with that one cleanly that time.
Renz with the drive to right field that was misplayed by Panzer. Should have been the third out of the inning for Lakin, and TMP wouldn't have put anything on the board, but the error, run came home. Now 0-2 as Renz watches that one go by. Cole Zimmerman on deck.
Stay true to form, 2 outs. A lot's going to happen here. Next couple of batters.
Here's the 0-2 delivery to Creighton. High and away, ball 2, or 1-2, excuse me. Kirby out of the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Renz barely got a piece of it. Count remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here's the pitch to the Monarch catcher on the way. Misses low. Ball 2, 2-2. Kirby trying to get back on track with pitch count after throwing 40 in the first. Here's the 2-2 on the way. There's a drive to left field. That one is well hit. Back goes the left fielder, Gugelmeyer. It's off the fence. Renz will cruise into second base with a 2-out double, and that missed a home run barely as it went off the fence right by the Fort Hays Auto Sales sign.
Yeah, just a little too much air under it, I guess, because it looked like it was going.
Here's Cole Zimmerman at the plate now for TMP. Standing in at the left side. He tries to shoot one the other way and fouls it off out of play on the third base side. TMP Baseball brought to you in part by Thomas More Prep Marion, Canterbury Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery, Crop Production Services, and Field Abstract. Line drive right back to the pitcher, plays it, and scoops it to first, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, one left after 1.5. TMP 5, Lakin 3.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Five to 3, TMP on top as Lakin comes to bat in the bottom of the second inning. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber at TMP Sports Complex. Quite an entertaining first inning. 5 runs for TMP with 2 outs, 3 runs for Lakin with 2 outs. Now the Monarchs will see if they can settle in defensively. Cole Zimmerman struggled to find the strike zone in the first inning. Bottom third of the order, Hadley Panzer, Eric Moreno, and Jalen Hash for Lakin. If anybody gets on, back to the top of the order, and Hunter Kirby. And Zimmerman at the top of the mound, left-hander out of the windup and the pitch. Misses low, ball 1. And again, that frustration with that first pitch. Something just not right in his mechanics right now. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside, ball 2, 2-0.
It's almost like he's aiming or overthrowing a little bit.
Here comes the 2-0 delivery on the way. Upstairs, ball 3, 3-0. Well, you have to be careful on a day like today. You do not want to give him free passes. A pitch right through there, strike 1, 3-1 the count. Chase Worth at third, Luke Reuter at shortstop. Pitch right through there, strike 2, 3-2. Tate Garcia at second base, Zane Staub at first, Trenton Mayo in left, Carl Rack in center, Gavin Shoemaker in right. Strike 3 called on the outside part of the plate. Boy, coming back from 3-0, Zim found his zone there, 1 down, and that will bring up the first baseman, Eric Moreno.
A way to battle back.
Moreno hitless on the season. Freshman bats from the left side in the pitch. Misses away, ball 1, 1-0. Well, if you're Zim, you just want to deliver with it, especially the bottom third of this order. The pitch right through there, strike number 1. TMP on top 5-3 in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Just got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That was a defensive swing right there if I've ever seen one. Here comes the 1-2 delivery on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And there are 2 away. So Cole Zimmerman, after going 3-0 on the leadoff hitter Panzer, came back to get the strikeout and dominated Moreno, and that brings up the second baseman Jalen Hash. 212 on the season, another freshman in the starting lineup for Steve Davidson. The pitch right through there, strike 1. 0-1 the count.
I think he's settling in a little bit, maybe.
I
Looks a little more comfortable.
I hope so. Here comes the 0-1 on the way to Hash. And that one just misses, not by much. Off the inside part of the plate, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the wind and the pitch. There's a ground ball to short. Reuter is on it. He's got to get it across. It's another low throw, and guess what? Zane Staub digs it out again. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after 2. TMP 5, Lakin 3. This is Monarch Baseball.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care.
Needs to throw over the top. Got a little side on.
Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today.
Not good that way.
Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself for the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Hunter Kirby back on the mound for his 3rd inning of work for the Monarchs in the top of the 3rd.
5-3 TMP on top as we go to the top of the 3rd inning. It will be Adam Gottschalk, Luke Reuter, and Zane Staub. If anybody gets on, Trenton Mayo. Hayes High Lady Indian soccer team playing in regional action today. That pitch misses away to Gottschalk. Playing out at the Fort Hays Soccer Complex against Augusta. 1-0 lead early for the Lady Indians. Special player on that team for me.
I'd say so.
She did not get her speed from me. Maybe some of her competitiveness, possibly. But my daughter Hannah, a sophomore for the Lady Indians, so good to see them on top of Augusta early. TMP up early. They had a 5-0 lead after the top of the 1st inning. They gave 3 of them back in the bottom of the 1st. And there's a 4-pitch walk to Adam Gottschalk. And dare we say, Denny Matthews would immediately say,
That's going to cost you.
well, let's hope that's the case. Luke Reuter at the plate. Luke, he was the one that hit the ball to left center field that bounced off of Johnny Perez's face. Boy, that's a tough one to bunt. Luke does a good job. Throw to first just in time. Boy, Kirby looked at second base and didn't fire, and boy, it just about gave Luke Reuter enough time to get down the baseline.
Yeah, some credit to Luke. He was digging hard and just about paid off for him, but he did the job, got the advance.
Zane Staub now at the plate. He singled to right his first time up, was left stranded at second base. Adam Gottschalk there now. Here's the stretch and the pitch. Just about hit him. Wayne Gottschalk was coming down the line. Second to third.
Big secondary lead for the big man on second.
Yeah, you might say so. Tell you what, if that would have been me, my momentum would have put me right square on my rear end, about halfway between second and third. There's a 1-0 pitch to Staub. It misses high and away. Ball 2-0. Trenton Mayo on deck for TMP. Adam Gottschalk to lead off walk. Luke Reuter sacrificed him to second. That pitch is over the inside part of the plate. 2 balls and 1 strike. Staub needs to look maybe middle to outside third of the plate here. The pitch misses in. No, strike is called.
Boy, those last 2 have been pretty tight inside, but
2 balls and 2 strikes. Kirby trying to get him out there. He knew what he did to him when he left it out over the plate. 2-2 the pitch. Swung on and missed. Catcher can't field it. He has a trouble picking it up. Throws down to first in time. And the out is recorded. 2 away now for the left fielder, Trenton Mayo. First strikeout of the ball game for Kirby. Now Gottschalk stands at second with 2 away. We'd like to see Mayo able to cash this one in. Here's the pitch right through there. Strike 1, 0-1 the count. Monarch Baseball brought to you in part by Lifetime Dental Care, State Glass Company, Adams Brown, Barron and Ball, and M&D of Hayes. The pitch misses away. Ball 1, 1-1. Well, you feel in a game like this where runs might be plentiful, anytime you get a chance, you want to take advantage. 1-1 to Mayo, low and away. Ball 2, 2-1. Kirby not happy with the end result of that pitch. Tate Garcia is on deck. He recorded the first and the third out in the first inning. 2-1 away. Ball 3, 3-1. Mayo drew a walk in the first inning. Dangerously close to drawing another one. We'll see if Kirby lays one in here. We'll see if Trenton can drive it somewhere. The pitch swung on and missed. Full count now. Runner at second base, Adam Gottschalk. He walked to lead off the inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count on Mayo. And the pitch misses low and away. Boy, and Gottschalk, he is in trouble. Off the bag and tagged out. Secondary lead for Gottschalk, and I don't know where he was going there, but he is thrown out as Mayo drew the walk, but Gottschalk is caught stealing. So TMP lets an opportunity go by the wayside. No runs, no hits, no errors, a couple of walks, 1 left after 2.5. 5-3 Monarchs.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Right Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction.
It's like, dude, you had no business.
Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Five to 3, TMP on top as Hunter Kirby drives one into left field for a base hit to lead off the inning for Lakin. And that will bring up the left fielder, Colby Gugelmeyer.
boy, not waiting at all. Jumped on the first pitch. He hit that one in the first inning hard right at Luke Reuter, though, and able to record the out. Swinging a pretty good bat.
And that pitch is right through there. Strike 1. 0-1 the count. Kugelmeyer walked and scored on the 3-run home run from Logan Kugelmeyer. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, base hit into right field. Kirby will stay put. First and second, nobody out for Lakin here in the top of the third inning, or bottom of the third. Now, if Schallberg is up at the plate, you have to figure he might be bunting here. The Corners are playing in for TMP. We'll find out real quick if Schallberg's comfortable bunting. He shortens up the bunt. He gets the bunt down. Zimmerman off the mound, only plays first. Boy, that was a tough angle for Cole, left-handed pitcher, to get that one and throw it down the line, but he got it done. Sacrifice is complete. And that brings up the center fielder, Johnny Perez, who walked and scored in the first as well. Now, if you're Zimmerman, you have to be careful. You don't want to make anything too pretty right now. The pitch popped up on the infield. Who's got it? Who's calling for it? Garcia calls for it, makes the catch. And boy, that is a big out for TMP. Outside of a strikeout, that is exactly what you wanted.
Yeah, exactly. Runners nowhere to go. And Tate, I think he took charge of that one, like you were saying. Who's got it? Because it's kind of out there in between everybody, and gave a strong signal, strong call. Took command.
It is key. You have to have that. Mistakes are made when you don't. Swing and a miss by Gugelmeyer. He was trying to hit that one just a little bit further than he hit one his last time up. No balls and one strike. Runners at second and third, 2 outs for Lakin here in the bottom of the third. The wind by Zim, and the pitch is on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. He took that one just a little bit further out. We'll see if this one is about a foot into the left-handed batter's box. No balls, 2 strikes. The wind and the pitch on the way. Just missed, a little bit low. Ball 1, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Lakin runners at second and third. Leadoff single, followed up by another single. The 1-2 on the way. Just missed. Just missed. Tell you what, that location was about the same place it was on Zane Staub when he was 2 strikes, but not with the batter in that same side. So it changes the perspective of the umpire. Here comes the 2-2 on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Renz will throw it down to first. The out is retired, and the inning is over. Wow, what a job by Cole Zimmerman coming back there. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. After 3, TMP 5, Lakin 3.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity.
That was big.
Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart.
That was the biggest part of it. I mean, he puts it on the ground to the right
Lifetime
side.
Dental Care.
Outfield.
Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable.
Touchdown lead in football.
Pretty much.
Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected. This postseason broadcast is
5-3, TMP on top as we go to the top of the 4th inning. The top of the order for the Monarchs due up. Tate Garcia, Gavin Shoemaker, Chase Worth. If anybody gets on, Creighton Renz.
Breaking the action, there's a set of keys that have been turned into the concession stand. So if you're missing a set of keys, it doesn't look like there's a car key on this set. But if you can identify them, go ahead and check with the concession stand downstairs.
So Garcia steps in. PA announcer says there's been a set of keys turned in. What's the first thing you do? Check your pockets. Strike 1 called to Garcia, 0-1. Tate popped out to lead off the game to the pitcher. Popped out to the second baseman to end the first inning. That pitch misses away. Ball 1, 1-1 the count.
Wants to drive one here.
I'd be all right with that. Right center field looks like a good place. That pitch misses upstairs. Ball 2, 2-0. Both pitchers have settled in for the most part. since a rocky first inning. Here comes the 2-1 to Garcia. Pops it foul, comes back and out of play. Count evens out 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good crowd on hand here at the TMP field. Hugoton fans looking on, wondering who they're going to be playing for the championship. TMP fans, Lakin fans, they're hoping that somebody's playing. There's a little looper into right field. That's going to be down. Garcia will round first base. We'll put on the brakes, and we'll stop there with a leadoff single.
Good way to get things started. Drove it right down the line. Took a pretty good turn. Got good speed. And, you know, if that right fielder out there would have bobbled that at all, he was gone.
Yep, Tate would have went. And the thing I liked is he was running hard the whole way. So if there is a bobble, you're in. 2014 World Series, Alex Gordon maybe should take some notes. Did I say that out loud?
I heard it.
Well, that'll bring up Gavin Shoemaker. Gavin with a single and a ground ball back to the pitcher on a little nubber. 0-1 the count. See if they send Tate here. No balls and 1 strike. Kirby throws over to first. Garcia back in plenty of time.
I think he was thinking about it for sure.
Yeah, he had to scramble pretty good. One thing Tate is he is not shy. He takes quite a lead off of first base. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Misses away. Ball 1, 1-1. Well, Schallberg thought about a throw down to first base. I think Garcia would welcome that. Go ahead. See if you can throw it by your first baseman. 1 ball, 1 strike to pitch. Right through there. Breaking ball that broke back down into the strike zone. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Shoemaker. Garcia at first base, nobody out, top of the 4th. TMP on top, 5-3 the pitch. Ground ball to second base, could be 2, goes off the second baseman. Garcia on his way to third base. The throw will come into second, and the Monarchs something cooking. First and third with nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning.
Again, looked like a pretty routine play, but got too deep on him and off his leg and out into right field.
So the Monarchs with first and third, nobody out here in the top of the 4th inning. And again, an error on Lakin could end up costing them. Chase Worth at the plate for the Monarchs. That pitch misses upstairs, ball 1. And you have to figure this takes a little bit out of the sales for Kirby about the type of pitches he wants to throw now with a speedy runner at third base. There's a drive into left center field. That ball is well struck. The center fielder on the one. He will not get it. It bounces all the way to the wall. Gavin Shoemaker will stop at third. And the Monarchs lead at 6-3 on a scorching double from Chase Worth. Second and third, nobody out for TMP, and Shoemaker, he had to wait up to make sure the center fielder wasn't going to catch up to it. He did not, and the Monarchs are cooking here in the 4th inning, leading it by a score of 6-3.
Table set with no outs. Could be a big one. Got to keep the line moving.
That pitch right through there. Strike number 1, 0-1 the count.
Oh, nice swing by Worth. Boy, tagged all of that one.
Yeah. 0-2 the count now on Creighton Renz. Boy, these are situations here where you want, even if you get out, you want it to be a productive one. Here's the 0-2 delivery to Renz. Right through there. Missed maybe a little bit tall, but that was very close.
Boy, that was one you might have been able to drive too, kind of a hanging curveball. And take the ball, though.
There's a liner down the line. Foul ball.
Boy, another good idea. waited on that slow curve and tried to chase it down the right field line.
And Kirby happened to tie his shoe. If you're watching on Hayes Post right now, Dave and I haven't cussed between innings, but our conversation is being heard, so we will make sure that we keep that down and make sure we turn that audio down on that between innings. That foul ball is backing out of play. Appreciate Brad Eisenminger. I probably butchered that, Brad. I apologize. But TMP up 6-3. The pitch to Wren. Strike three. Curveball right over the middle or the inside part of the plate. Strikeout is recorded, and that will bring up Cole Zimmerman. Second and third, one out for Zim. He reached on an error and scored and grounded back to the pitcher. These High Lady Indians now with a 3-0 lead in the first half over Augusta. There's a chopper. Could be trouble. Scoring at the plate is Shoemaker. That's an RBI infield single for Cole Zimmerman, and the Monarchs lead it 7-3.
Boy, couldn't have placed that any better. Nobody had a chance. And Guggenmeyer trying to look at third. No play there. No time for the reaction by Kirby yet to get it to first. So nice place bunt by Zim.
So first and third for TMP as Chase Worth moves up to third base. 2 runs home in the inning for the Monarchs. Cole Zimmerman at first. And Adam Gottschalk a single and a walk and was caught stealing. Pitch misses low. Blocked most of the way by Schallberg. Eston Brown, the courtesy runner over at first for TMP. That pitch misses. 2-0. The count. Here's the pitch. Here's the little looper that comes back fouling out of play. We had some really nice at-bats. That first inning just guided that ball into right center field for a base hit. Took a 4-pitch walk in the second. That one's fouled off. That one came up on his hands and ate him up a little bit. That walk was actually leading off the third. 7-3 Monarchs on top. Here's the pitch. Popped up, foul territory. Schallberg coming back. Has room, can't hang on to it. Boy, right there in his glove, about 5 feet from the fence. And I think he took his eye off of it just for a split second to check that fence. And that was enough to cause him to drop it.
Well, let's see if Gottschalk can take advantage of that right here. Get a big drive.
2-2, the pitch. There's a pop-up, foul backing out of play. That wind still whipping around out there. TMP leading 7-3.
Farm Bureau sign out there in left field calling his name.
Yeah, Dusty Washburn's on that one. The pitch, ground ball, foul. Got off of his foot.
Stung a little bit.
Yeah, that didn't feel very good. I've never fouled a ball off my foot, but I am guessing it does not feel good, especially if it goes right off the top of the foot. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Gottschalk. And the pitch on the way. Good job hanging on. And then Eston Brown takes second base. That ball just barely out of the glove of Schallberg, but Eston Brown takes second base. And the Monarchs with 2 in scoring position for Gottschalk. The pitch. Line drive. That is a base hit. It is down. Worth will score. Brown will score. And Gottschalk with a 2 RBI single. TMP with a 9-3 lead. Boy, the Monarchs with the 4 spot here in the 4th. In 100 pitches for Hunter Kirby. He's only got 5 of them left, but that is going to be it. He will take his spot on the field. Logan Gugelmeyer will come to the mound for Lakin. Pitching change being made. We'll tell you all about it when we come back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch Baseball.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Nine to 3, top of the 4th inning. TMP on top. Logan Gugelmeyer will come in and pitch. Hunter Kirby will go to the play shortstop for Lakin, and that will bring Diego Davia will move to third base. So Gottschalk is at first. Now batting for TMP is Luke Reuter. Pitch misses away, ball 1-0 the count. Stretched by Gugelmeyer, the pitch. Luke drives that one into left center field. Coming over is Perez. Will he track it down? He does. Boy, a nice job tracking that one into left center field as Luke Reuter gave it a ride. That is the second out of the inning, and that will bring up the first baseman, Zane Staub. Staub is singled. He's also struck out. 9-3, TMP on top here in the top of the 4th. Staub tried to go the other way, fouled it off the fence. No balls and 1 strike on the TMP first baseman. There's the stretch and the pitch. Curveball misses away. Ball 1-1. Gottschalk probably being a little extra careful on the base paths right now after getting caught off second base earlier in the ball game. And the pitch misses low. Ball 2-1.
Still taking a decent lead.
The pitch misses. Nope, that was in there. Looked like it might have been a little low. Count evens out at 2 balls and 2 strikes. TMP on top, 9-3, looking to add to it here. The pitch. There's a little looper into left field. That could be trouble. Kirby going out, and makes the catch. Loses his ball cap, but the ball stays in his glove. TMP strikes in the top of the 4th inning. 4 runs on 4 hits, an error, 1 left after 3.5. 9-3 Monarchs.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Right Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Followed by Hadley Panzer and Eric Marino.
9-3, TMP on top as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. Cole Zimmerman back to the hill for the Monarchs. He delivers to Diego Davila. He ended the first inning with the ground ball to third base. And he'll be followed by Hadley Panzer and Eric Moreno if anybody gets on Jalen Hash. 1 ball, 1 strike as that pitch misses. Right through there, swung on and missed. Strike 2, 1-2. Ace High Lady Indians soccer now 3-0 up on Augusta. There's the wind and the pitch on the way. Off speed, misses away. Ball 2-2 the count. If you're Cole Zimmerman right here, your team has just spotted you 6 more runs or a 6-run lead. You do not want to walk these guys. Here's the 2-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Strikeout number 5 on the ball game for Zimmerman. That brings up the right fielder, Hadley Panzer. So Panzer at the plate, struck out in the second inning, struck out looking. Swung on and missed, strike 1. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. There's a fly ball. It's going to get into foul territory. Staub is over there. He can't hold on to it. Kind of nonchalanted that one a little bit, and it cost him. 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. That's a use both hands type of deal right there.
Yeah. Back to the basics.
1-2 the count, and the pitch on the way. Swung on and missed, gets away from Renz. He'll have time to throw down to first. It's a low throw. Staub can't dig it out. So a strikeout, but reaching on the wild pitch. Panzer reaches. Where Renz had time, just duffed it right into the ground.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you say don't panic, but it's hard not to because it got away a little further than he thought, I think.
Swung on and missed. Eric Moreno at the plate, struck out his first time up as well. So Zimmerman has struck out the last 3 Bronx. 0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Misses inside. Ball 1, 1-1. TMP Baseball brought to you today by Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Edward Jones, Daryl Jeff, and Linda Seibel, and Shelter Insurance. There's a foul ball. Well, hopefully Cole doesn't let this one slip away from him. That pitch misses. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Dalen Hash up next. Here's the stretch, the pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. So that is 4 strikeouts in a row. Should be the end of the inning, but it dropped 3rd strike and a low throw to first. And Panzer got on base. Now Jalen Hash steps to the plate, his second at bat. He grounded out to short to end the second inning. 1-0. In the 5th, TMP will have Zane Staub, Trenton Mayo. and then back to the top of the order. There's a ground ball to third. Worth is on it. Plenty of time. Throws across. Right on the money. And the inning is over. No runs, no hits. A wild pitch. And nobody, and one left after 4. TMP 9. Lakin 3.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Nine to 3 TMP as Lakin comes to bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, or as TMP comes to bat in the top of the 5th. I'll get my innings straight one of these days. Great to have everybody along on HayesPost.com, Eagle TV, and your home for TMP Athletics on the radio, 99 KZ Country. Jeremy McGuire, Dave Barber, studio engineer Rafe Dent, technical director CD DeSalvo on the camera and the computer for Hayes Post and Eagle TV. Trenton Mayo leads off. And he takes high, ball 1. Pitch low and away. Gets through the wickets of Schallberg. And 2-0 the count. Garcia on deck for the Monarchs. Logan Gugelmeyer at the mound, misses high and tight. And 3 balls and no strikes. Schallberg of the stats we are given, Gugelmeyer. And that pitch misses, ball 4. So a leadoff walk. And that will bring up Tate Garcia. Gugelmeyer with 15 innings pitched this season for Lakin. Here's the stretch, and the pitch misses low, ball 1. Boy, Mayo scooting off the bag at first, a couple of pretty heavy steps towards second base, trying to draw the attention. The pitch right through there, strike 1, 1-1 the count. TMP on top 9-3, top of the 5th inning. Cole Zimmerman has went the distance for TMP. Here's a stretch by Gugelmeyer, the pitch. There's a little looper on a hit and run into center field. It drops in. Mayo on his way to third base. He will stop there. First and third, nobody out to get things going in the 5th for the Monarchs.
Boy, had that timed up just right. Got a good jump at first. Got him to third. Little hit and run action by the Monarchs.
And with the outfield, happened to play deep with the wind. Boy, those little dink and dunkers are very helpful. That brings up Gavin Shoemaker. We'll see if he can get into one here. Gavin a single in the first, a ground ball to the pitcher in the second. The pitch, curveball right through there, strike 1. Reached on an error and scored in the 4th.
Monarchs setting the table again.
Leadoff walk, stands at third base. Garcia inches away from first. The pitch, and it's right back to the second baseman, and in time is Garcia. Boy, he just about got picked off of first. A line drive right to the second baseman, 1 away. for Chase Worth, who's had a good day at the plate for TMP. Walked and scored in the first, flew out to left field in the second, and a drive to deep left center field, a double in the fourth.
He's seeing it pretty good.
Pitch. Boy, he thought about offering, didn't, and took strike one. Gugelmeyer hoping to keep things alive for his team. We wonder if they'll send Garcia from first. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch, breaking ball, misses away. Ball 1-1-1. Chase doing a good job picking up the spin and location on that one and letting it just ride outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. A stretch by Gugelmeyer. Check of the runners, a pitch. Popped up down the first base line. Mayo is tagging. Moreno into foul territory, can't bring it down. And 1-2 the count now on Chase Worth. Well, I got to figure that Garcia is going to be on the move right here. Trying to avoid that double play. Also put some pressure on the catcher if ball misses off the plate. 1-2 the count. They check Garcia at first. He's staying put. That pitch right through there. Strike 3 called. Boy, first and third, nobody out. TMP. And now those runners still at first and third, and that brings up Adam Gottschalk. Or Creighton Renz, excuse me. I am not sure what Chase was looking for there, but it wasn't the fastball right down the middle, apparently. Renz drives one to right field. It is caught by the right fielder, Panzer. That was destined for extra bases, but Panzer came up with it. No runs, a hit, a walk, 2 left. After 4.5, TMP 9-3.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithayes.com today. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself for the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
TMP on top. Cole Zimmerman back to the mound for the Monarchs. It will be the top of the order for Lakin, and TMP will deal with that. And I'll tell you what, the last time the top of the order came up, Kirby with the single, Gugelmeyer with the single. We'll see if Zimmerman attacks him a little differently here.
Yeah, they've demonstrated they can hit the ball, especially at the top of their order, down to about the 4th or 5th hitter. So
Hannah McGuire just scored a goal.
Hey.
Sorry, my phone's going off when your kid's doing something and your wife is reporting back.
Hey, she's just doing her job.
Dave just saw my hands go up in the air. 4-0. Hayes High on top early in the second half. Oh, man, Kirby with one of the ugliest swings you will see as Cole Zimmerman pulled the string 3 or 4 times on that pitch because Kirby was expecting not that pitch. Here's the 0-2 on the way. Just missed away outside. Pitch, ground ball, foul. Nine to 3, Monarchs on top. Kirby at the plate, 1-2 the count. Cole Zimmerman wants to take care of business here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch on the way, misses away, ball 2, 2-2. TMP Baseball today brought to you by Leon's Welding and Fabrication, Hertz Rent-A-Car, Lewis Automotive, and Insurance Planning. Wind in the pitch, right through there, strike 3 called. Cole Zimmerman is dealing, folks. He has struck out 5 of the last 6 batters to come to the plate. And that will bring up Colby Gugelmeyer, who walked and scored in the first, singled in the third, was left stranded at second. And the pitch, right through there, strike 1. Tell you what, Cole was struggling there in the first, and he went 3-0 on Hadley Panzer to start the bottom of the 2nd inning. There's a line drive foul and out of play. And we're thinking, uh-oh, he doesn't have it today. But then he got it. And in a crucial situation with Lakin only trailing by 2. And boy, this young man has come out to deal here in the latter innings. That ball is fouled off. 0-2 the count. Look down and see his sister Caitlin down there. She'll be playing in a regional championship game tomorrow afternoon. TMP softball team, 2 o'clock first pitch. Here's the wind and the 0-2. Misses low. Ball 1, 1-2.
Yeah, Cole had thrown 26 pitches in that first inning. Been quite a bit more efficient. Just 66 now through 4. So
1-2 the count. Misses upstairs and a little bit in. Ball 2, 2-2. Two and 2 the count. The delivery from Zimmerman. Line drive, second base. Garcia stays down on it. Throws to first, and the out is recorded. 2 up and 2 down. That one goes 4-3, and that will bring up the catcher, Dawson Schallberg. So Dawson Schallberg will step up. He was a strikeout victim in the first. Sacrifice bunt in the third. Wind by Zim and the pitch. There's a drive into right center field. That's going to be trouble. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Schallberg around second base. They're going to send him to third. The throw from Garcia is on the way, and he is in just in time.
Boy, pretty good play on the whole thing, from the throw in, the cutoff, the strong throw to third base. Almost got him.
Boy, that was really, really close. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But a triple for Schallberg. But that triple comes with the bases empty. And that brings up the center fielder, Johnny Perez. There's a little looper into right field. That's a fair ball. 1 run will come in. Perez shoots around first, but will get back to the bag. And Lakin gets a run back with 2 outs. And that will bring up the pitcher, Logan Gugelmeyer. Back-to-back hits and a run across, 9-4, bottom of the 5th. That pitch misses, ball 1, 1-0. That pitch misses, ball 2, 2-1. Monarchs up by 5, but with the wind blowing like it is today, you will not take any lead for granted until all 21 outs have been recorded. The pitch misses away, ball 3. So Cole starting to wither a little bit out there on the mound. Of course, Logan Gugelmeyer hit a ball that hasn't landed yet back in the first. Ground ball to third, fielded by Worth, but it gets through his glove. And that will be an error on the Monarch third baseman. Worth stayed back on that a little bit. Wasn't hit all that hard. And it ends up being an out, and Diego Davila will step to the plate. Or an error, excuse me. So an error on the Monarch third baseman. First and second, 2 down. 9-4, Monarchs on top. Perez is at second base. Gugelmeyer at first. And the pitch on the way, right through there, strike 1. Zimmerman out of the stretch. The 0-1 delivery on the way. Swung on and missed. Boy, Devia out in front of that one. He's been out on a ground ball to third and a strikeout. Oh, 0-2 the count and the pitch. Misses away. Boy, Creighton Wrens did a fantastic job of getting out and making that play. Well, congratulations to here after this pitch. 1-2 the count. Misses upstairs. Ball 2, 2-0. Congratulations to Hayes High Baseball head coach Frank Leo and his squad going down to Buhler yesterday, beating McPherson and beating Buhler to win the regional title. Buhler, the defending state champs in 4A Division I. That pitch right through there, strike 3 called, and Devia is down on strikes. So only 1 run across on a hit, an error, a walk, and 2 left. After 5 innings, TMP 9, Lakin 4.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows, making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Nine to 4, TMP on top as we go to the top of the 6th inning, regional semifinal against Lakin. TMP baseball brought to you by Hayes Chevrolet, Discount Siding, Fort Hayes Auto Sales, High Plains Roofing, Classic Quality Body Shop, Roof Masters, HayesPost.com, and Eagle Communications, our community connected. Leading off for the Monarchs will be Cole Zimmerman. Reached on an error and scored, grounded back to the pitcher in the 2nd, and singled and scored in the 4th.
Beautiful bunt he laid down last time at bat.
Yes. I could try and lay that bunt down and try and roll it out there with my hand. Probably wouldn't go as good as his was. 1-0 pitch on the inside part of the plate, strike 1, 1-1 the count.
Well, I might be able to bunt one down, but there's no way I'm beating any throw to first.
That pitch misses away, ball 2, 2-1. If TMP can get this win and then come away with the win against Hugoton, well, that set the table. There's a ground ball to the second base. Second baseman up with it. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. Cole Zimmerman's out 4-3, and that brings up the designated hitter, Adam Gottschalk. Gottschalk singled and scored in the 1st. Walked, was caught stealing in the 3rd, and singled in the 4th.
Trying to make it 4 times on base.
There's a wind and the pitch. High and tight. Ball 1, 1-0. And the pitch on the way. There's a foul ball backing out of play. Count evens out 1 ball and 1 strike. Winner of this game gets Hugoton. With the Eagles 11-3 winners over Ellsworth in game number 1 today. There's a wind by Gugelmeyer in the pitch. Breaking ball broke over the plate. Strike 2. Luke Reuter on deck for the Monarchs. Here's a 1-2 delivery on the way. A little bit low. Ball 2, 2-2. Reuter drove a ball to deep left center field his last time up. Like to get up with another runner on. 2-2 delivery to Gottschalk. And swung on and missed. An ugly swing for Adam. He's not happy with himself. And 2 up, 2 down, and that brings up the Monarch shortstop.
Just the second strikeout for third, I guess. TMP batters today.
A little bit of an excuse me swing on that one.
And missed another one, got 4.
Well, I was looking down. There haven't been very many of them, but 4 of them for TMP. Luke Reuter is not one of those strikeout victims. 1-0 the count on him. Takes a strike right down the middle. Count evens out. 1 ball and 1 strike. As we've seen in this game, we saw in the Lions game, 2 outs doesn't mean squat. Here's a pitch. Upstairs, ball 2, 2-1. Zane Staub on deck for TMP. Zane 1 for 3 today. Gugelmeyer out of the windup. The 2-1 pitch is on the way. Ground ball to third. It's going to get by the third baseman and up the first base line. Or third base line, excuse me. Reuter with the wide turnaround first. But he will park it right there. They've moved Perez into third base. Colby Gugelmeyer to center. And now out in left field is Jalen Hash, who is at second base. Diego Davia has moved into second base. Keep all that straight. Reuter on at first. Pretty good speed. The pitch to Staub in the dirt. Stopped by Schallberg. Count 1 ball and no strikes.
I was a little bit surprised Reuter didn't take second on that one or try, but there's no need. Just he had a pretty good turn on it.
One ball and 1 strike. Here's a stretch by Gugelmeyer. Reuter away from first. Ball's in the dirt. They're not going to have a chance at it. Stolen base for Luke Reuter. Even if that pitch was on the money, I don't think they get him.
He had a great jump.
Well, he shuffled away. Gugelmeyer didn't break contact. Luke took about a half a step back, realized that he's not going to throw over, had a great jump. So now he's in scoring position as Staub has a 2-1 count. Trenton Mayo on deck. And the pitch. In the dirt again, ball 3, 3-1. Any amount of insurance is good right here. And Dusty Washburn down the third baseline will tell you the same thing, both in baseball and professionally, as he works for Farm Bureau.
Can't have enough.
No, sir. No, sir. 3-1 the count now on Staub. He can look pitch and location here. If he doesn't see what he likes,
let it go.
Yep. There's a pitch. Misses away. Ball 4. So first and second with 2 away, and that will bring up the left fielder, Trenton Mayo. Thought you were going to break out in song there for a second. Let it go.
I could hear it in my head.
Me too.
Trenton's been on base all 3 times with walks.
3 walks for Mayo. That's a strike right down the middle. Trenton's like, okay, now I guess I should swing. Maybe need to swing the bat. No balls, 1 strike, no official at-bats for Mayo. That curveball comes down low. The throw down to third, and Reuter is out. Tried to steal third base, and if he hops over the glove, he's fine, but I think he stepped on it.
Yeah, I think it was just a matter of the glove ended up in the right place. No intent. It just was a bad break for Luke on the steal attempt.
So TMP, no runs, a hit, a walk, no errors, 1 left after 5.5. Monarchs lead 9-4.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithayes.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
(9-4) TMP on top. Cole Zimmerman back to the mound for the Monarchs, eating up a lot of innings, which is good. That pitch right through there, strike one. Panzer struck out in the second, struck out in the fourth, but reached as the ball got away from catcher Creighton Renz, and his throw to first was low. Count evens out 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, I don't think Dusty Washburn could have asked for much more out of Zimmerman. Swinging and a miss. Strike 2. He has been money for the Monarchs today. 9-4 lead, looking to go to the regional championship game. The pitch. Strike 3 called. Panzers called out on strikes leading off the 6th inning. That brings up the first baseman, Eric Moreno.
Panzers probably wishing they would have pulled him. three times up, 3 times down on strikes.
Pitch to Moreno, misses, ball 1, 1-0.
And if Moreno, he can get him, that would be the same for him as well.
Pitch misses away, ball 2, 2-0. Cole he doesn't need to be very pretty here. Moreno has not had a good swing against him yet. Make him swing the bat. Here's a 2-0 on the way. Misses, ball 3, 3-0. Well, I guarantee you Moreno looked down the line and Steve Davidson, without having a flashing red light, said no.
You gave him the take it.
There's the ball right down the middle. Strike 1, 3-1. I would throw another one of those. Make the young man hit at the freshman in a big situation. Here's a 3-1 from Zimmerman. There's a little pop-up foul and back out almost to the screen, but it didn't have much height on it. TMP assistant coach Jeremy Schmeidler was running down the line to pick up that ball. That's the fastest I've seen him move in years. There's a swing and miss. Moreno is out on strikes. His 3rd strikeout from 3-0 to a strikeout, and 2 down for the second baseman, Jalen Hash, who's actually now out in left field. Boy, Cole has lit up the bottom third of the order with strikeouts today. The pitch, ground ball to the right side. It is going to be Garcia. He has it, but cannot corral it. That's going to be an infield single for Hash, and back to the top of the order, and Hunter Kirby, who's now playing shortstop. Well, that was in that really tough area. Zane Staub was going to go after it and realized it was out of his reach, but he was too far off the bag. Even if Tate fields that cleanly, I think that Hash is going to make it safely. Zimmerman pitches. There's a ground ball to third, fielded by Worth. Steps into his throw on the way, a little low. Dug out by Staub, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left after 6. TMP 9, Lakin 4.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Nine to 4, TMP on top as they come to bat in the top of the 7th. Be the bottom man in the order, Trenton Mayo, and then back to the top and Tate Garcia and Gavin Shoemaker if anybody gets on Chase Worth. Mayo was at the plate when Luke Reuter was caught stealing third. So Mayo will step in facing Logan Gugelmeyer. Pitch, a little bit low, ball 1-0. There's a ground ball, just foul. Boy, Mayo turned on that one and shot it up the third base line, but it was wide of the bag by about a foot or two. He could have been running for a while on that one. Pitch. Strike. 2 balls. Or 1 ball and 2 strikes. Nine to 4, TMP on top. The pitch from Gugelmeyer just about hit him. He turned his head. He should have leaned that shoulder in just a little bit. Here comes the 2-2 to Mayo on the way. There's a ground ball, base hit left field. So Mayo has been on all 4 times. He will round the bag hard at first and gets there even with the first baseman and will head back a leadoff single and to the top of the order. And Tate Garcia, who's singled his last 2 times up.
Second baseman, Tate Garcia.
Again, a 5-run lead for TMP. These games, you're just not comfortable until it's all said and done. Stretched by Gugelmeyer, the pitch. Ground ball, base hit left field. Mayo all around second will put on the brakes. And first and second, nobody out to lead off the 7th for TMP. 3rd straight single for Tate Garcia.
Swinging the bat well. Nice drive again. Found the hole into left field.
Dusty Washburn with the meeting with Gavin Shoemaker about halfway down the third base line, telling him what he wanted. He's going to relay the signals to the rest of his team.
Going to throw a bunt down?
I would think so. Add some runs. Gavin, high, ball 1-0.
Of course, he got a pretty good stick, you know.
He does have a good one. He's got a good stick behind, few good sticks behind him too to set him up. There's a ground ball, base hit left field. Garcia around second on his way to third. Mayo's going to come home. It gets by the left fielder. They could clear them all. And they're going to put on the brakes. Nope, Shoemaker's going to come in. The throw is way high. And the Monarchs lead it 12-4. And Gavin had nothing to do with that stop sign.
He ran right through it. And Washburn's over there kind of giving a shy smile, I think. But, man, he had too much momentum. He had the motor running.
He's like, I can't stop now. That's 3 runs on the board for TMP. It got underneath Jalen Hash out there in left field. So a single for Shoemaker and then a 3-base error. And TMP leads it 12-4. Off-speed pitch misses high. Ball 2 to Chase Worth. He's walked, flew out to left field, doubled, and struck out looking. That's for the 5th time here in this semifinal game. The pitch swung on and missed. A mighty rip at that one. No contact. One ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. Right through there, strike 2, 1-2. There's a pitch. There's a line drive. Base hit right field. So TMP, 4 consecutive singles to start the top of the 7th inning. That insurance they were looking for, they have it. And Logan Gugelmeyer is just going to have to keep pitching because Steve Davidson is staying put in the dugout. And the Monarchs are stringing all kinds of hits together. The pitch. There's a foul ball up the right field line that's going to go over the fence and out of play. 0-1 the count on Creighton Renz. Creighton has reached on an error, doubled, struck out, and lined out to right. Pitch, ground ball towards the hole. And it's going to be a base hit into left field. Chase Worth on his way to third base. Here comes the throw to third. He is safe. And moving up into second base is Creighton Renz on the throw. And the Monarchs second and third, nobody out.
Boy, I think the balls have eyes right now, man. They are finding the gaps on the infield.
And now Davidson's going to come in, and we are going to have a pitching change as Gugelmeyer has seen enough. 12-4 TMP, pitching change being made. Pitching change is brought to you by Crop Production Services of Hayes. We'll tell you all about it when we come back in 60 seconds. This is Monarch Baseball.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Vernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself or the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Assuming that maybe his brother, number 29 from center field, Colby Gugelmeyer, is that left-handed pitcher.
12-4 TMP on top. Our pitching change brought to you by Crop Production Services of Hayes. Colby Gugelmeyer will come in to pitch. Comes out of center field. He has 2 1/3 innings pitched this year, given up 6 hits, 12 runs. Of those 12 runs he's given up, 1 of them earned. He's walked 5 and struck out none. Not a real quality line right there, but we've seen the defense that Lakin has played today, and it doesn't surprise me.
No, that's haven't helped their pitchers out much.
Second and third, excuse me.
And that hit Cole Zimmerman. So Gugelmeyer's first pitch hits Zimmerman, and now the bases are juiced for Adam Gottschalk. Gottschalk singled, walked, singled, struck out. That last swing he had was not pretty. Eston Brown will come in and courtesy run for Cole Zimmerman, who only has 5 pitches left, so I would imagine he's coming out. Trenton Mayo warming up in the bullpen, and Gottschalk wanted a grand slam on that swing, and he missed.
I think the wind's not blowing quite as hard as it was earlier.
Not quite. There's another swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. Bases loaded, nobody out. 3 runs already across here in the top of the 7th inning for TMP. Here's a wind by Gugelmeyer and the pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit down the line and left. That could clear them all. It's going to roll to the fence. Worth is in. Renz is in. Brown on his way to the plate. It is a bases clearing double for Gottschalk, and the Monarchs are rolling ahead 15-4. And still nobody out. 6 runs home in the inning for TMP. 15-4 lead. Gottschalk at second. The pitch to Luke Reuter is misses.
Bat's coming alive, I think you'd call that.
Yes.
Only one that hasn't got a hit was Cole, and he got on base but free by hit by pitch.
So
he
there's
took
been
one instead of gave him.
6 hits, 1 hit by pitch. Nobody out, 2-0 the count on Reuter. Pitch on the way. He lines one to left field. That is hooking and foul. Well, he gave that one a pretty good shot, but it was doomed for foul territory off the bat. 2-1 the count on the Monarchs shortstop. Zane Staub is on deck. The stretch and the pitch on the way. This is low, ball 3-1. With a little bit of a disheartening inning for Lakin. TMP taking advantage of everything here. Pitch from Gugelmeyer. Popped up. Foul territory. Schallberg back towards the fence, makes the catch. And one away, and that will bring up Zane Staub. First out, Staub is the 9th man to come to the plate for TMP. Stretch by Gugelmeyer. Check of the runner, the pitch. This is low, ball 1. And another one's on the way, gets away from the catcher. So Gottschalk will move up to second base on the pass ball. And Zane Staub with a 2-ball, no strike count on him. Trenton Mayo, who started this off with the single, is on deck with only 1 away. 2-0 to Staub, the pitch on the way. Misses low, ball 3-0. There's the stretch and the pitch. This is inside, ball 4. First and third, 1 away. Trenton Mayo steps to the plate. He has walked 3 times. He's singled and scored, and that single and score was in the last, or at the beginning of this inning. And Gugelmeyer is out, and looks like Diego Davila is in. Pitching change being made. Tell you all about it in 60 seconds. This is Monarch Baseball.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Thomas More Prep Marion alumni. Worlds of opportunity, investing for eternity. Walmart Superstore. Save money, live better, Walmart. Lifetime Dental Care. Health, function, beauty. Bacon Wright Appraising Services. They are certified to provide appraisals for your next transaction. Home Steel Siding and Windows. Making your home or business beautiful, energy efficient, and comfortable. Coldwell Banker Executive Realty. At Coldwell Banker Executive Realty, they believe there is nothing more powerful or more important than a home. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Diego Davila on to pitch for the Lakin Bronx. The fourth pitcher, the 3rd one of this inning. And we have a pinch hitter for TMP. Looks like Nick Mice will come to the plate for the Monarchs. As Trenton Mayo will likely be pitching the bottom of the 7th inning. Or it could be Mice pitching the bottom of the 7th as well. He's pitched a few, so Davila on, 8 1/3, 15 hits, 14 runs. Ouch. 10 of them earned. 4 walks, 11 strikeouts. Pitch to Mice. Nick takes strike number 1.
Well, we talked about the quality pitching the Monarchs have with their depth and what a luxury that is. It's really shown up already here this afternoon.
And TMP's only used one of their pitchers. A curveball, strike 2 on the Mice. 0-2. Runners at first and third. Out of the stretch, Davia, the pitch. Hit him. Nowhere he could go with that one. It didn't matter if Nick moved left, right, down, up. He was going to get hit with that pitch. It squared him up. And now Tate Garcia is the 11th man to bat in the inning. The bases are loaded, only one away. That pitch gets away. And Adam Gottschalk staying put. I think with an 11-run lead, Dusty Washburn probably isn't going to push him home anyway, even if that one gets all the way to Ellis. Want to know the count on Tate, the pitch. There's a liner into right field. Right fielder comes in, makes the catch. Gottschalk will tag, and he will stay put. A little bit late getting back to the bag, but again, that might have been a little bit of a mercy right there. So Garcia's out on a fly ball to right. And that will bring up Gavin Shoemaker. He's singled twice, scored a couple of runs today. 0-1 the count. Here's the wind and the pitch from Davia. Chopped towards third, fielded by third baseman Gugelmeyer. He'll tag out Staub coming down the line, and the inning is over, but not before TMP adds to their lead. 6 runs in the inning for the Monarchs. We'll tell you about the rest of it when we come back and do the math. To the bottom of the 7th, TMP in control, 15-4.
This postseason broadcast is brought to you by Classic Quality Body Shop. Over 32 years of quality body care. Next Tech Wireless. Say hello to something different. Swift Services. Ted and Shelley Fuchs, proud to support local student athletes. Master Cleaners. Do your laundry in only 4 minutes. 2 minutes to drop it off and 2 minutes to pick it up. Hayes Convention and Visitors Bureau. Check out visithays.com today. Bernie's Hamburger House. Feed yourself for the whole team with great burgers, milkshakes, and the award-winning onion rings. And by Eagle Communications, our community connected.
Trenton Mayo, the new Monarch pitchers. Cole Zimmerman at the 100-pitch mark will move over and play first base. Adam Gottschalk moves into left field. And TMP, everything else, I believe, is the same. Carl Rack out in center. Gavin Shoemaker in right. Tate Garcia at second base. Luke Reuter at short. Chase Worth at third. And I think I mentioned Creighton Rins behind the plate. So Mayo getting a few warm-up tosses, TMP. Unless there is a monumental collapse here in the bottom of the 7th inning, we'll move on to face a pretty decent Hugoton team. 15-4 lead for TMP. Colby Kugelmeyer will lead off. Pitch misses away, ball 1. Monday, after Lions had cut the TMP lead to 2, and Tate Garcia had reached the limit that Dusty Washburn wanted on him. Mayo came in and threw 2 straight fastballs and finished the game on a 3-1 count. Foul ball, 1-2 the count on Gugelmeyer. He's walked and scored, singled, and been out on a ground ball to second. Mayo gets the sign from his catcher and will deliver the 1-2 on the way. Missed. Low, ball 2, 2-2. I figured TMP with Chase Worth available. Tate Garcia available. There's a fly ball towards the back of the infield. Luke Reuter lost it, and it's going to land, and that's going to be well, he lost it in the sun, it looked like.
Yeah, I couldn't find it.
So a leadoff single for Gugelmeyer.
Tough break.
Yeah, those aren't any fun when they happen like that. There's a fly ball to right field. Shoemaker underneath of it makes the catch. And Dawson Schallberg, who tripled and scored in the 5th, is out on a fly ball to right.
Mia doing a pretty good job of just coming in and throwing strikes. And that's all you got to do right now.
Yep. Don't complicate it. Lead by 11. Get out of this and get ready for championship game. Wind in the pitch. Misses. Ball 1. Johnny Perez at the plate. Walked and scored in the 1st. Popped out the 2nd and the 3rd and singled and was left stranded in the 5th. Swung on and missed. Count evens out 1 ball and 1 strike. After the completion of this game, provided it stays where it's at, have about a 20-minute delay and we'll have game 2 ready to go. Line drive, base hit into left. So Perez is on. His 2nd hit of the ball game, 3rd time he's been on base. 1st and 2nd, 1 down for the 3rd baseman, Logan Gugelmeyer. He hit a ball that I think might have landed by now, but into the evergreen trees in left field. Here's the pitch. Misses low and away. Good block by Renz. 1-0 the count.
Well, I saw that ball go rolling by at the soccer game over there on the other side of town.
Yeah, could have. The pitch fouled off the screen. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, TMP on top, 15-4. Stretch and the pitch. There's a blast to left field. Going back and making the catch is Adam Gottschalk. Boy, if the wind was blowing right now like it was, or if it was blowing like it was in the 1st inning, that one would have went further.
Yeah.
But the flag is dead, almost dead silent down the line and left. Boy, when he hit that, I thought it was gone.
Oh, Adam Gottschalk backing up on it, you know. They always say you haven't played. You come in off the bench and go out there, or at least change positions.
They find you.
They find you.
2 outs for Davia, who finished the game on the mound for Lakin. Strike 1, the count. And the pitch misses upstairs. Ball 1, 1-1.
Have him 0 for 3 with a ground out and a couple of strikeouts.
Stretched by Mayo, misses. Yeah, Davia grounded out the 3rd to end the 1st. Struck out in the 4th, struck out in the 5th. Bats again here in the 7th. His team trailing 15-4, 2 outs. That one pitch misses low and in. Ball 3, 3-1. Mayo out of the stretch, and the 3-1 popped up on the infield. Cole Zimmerman calls for it. Cole Zimmerman makes the catch. The ball game is over. TMP wins it. If you're watching on Hayes Post or Eagle TV, we'll end this broadcast right here. We'll come back with the championship game against Hugoton. If you're listening on 99 KZ Country, your short post-game show's coming up. This is Monarch Baseball.